What's going on, everyone? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 7 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action today, guys. Support the channel. And go ahead and sign up with BroThrow, guys. You already know what to do. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty solid slate today. Starting with the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Washington Wizards. Sixers opening up as a 4-point road favorite with the over-under at 219.5. Sixers coming into this matchup 3-4. 3-4 covering the spread. The Wizards 3-3. 2-3-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Philly is 7-3. Embiid is questionable, so be sure to check his status. Philly on a 2-game winning streak right now. Washington on a 2-game losing streak here. Yeah, Philly finally starting to, get things rolling a little bit here, coming off 2 solid wins against Chicago and Toronto. Yeah, I like Philly on the road here, finally starting to, get things moving a bit here. And be sure to check Embiid's status too, but I'm going to take Philly -4 money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Hawks versus the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 222.5. Hawks coming into this matchup 4-2, 2-3-1 covering the spread. The Raptors 3-3, 4-2 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Toronto is 6-4. Don't see any major injuries here. Atlanta coming off a Milwaukee loss. And then Toronto coming off a Philly loss. So both teams coming off losses here. Both teams playing, pretty decent to start the season. Atlanta's been very good. And I like the points with Atlanta on the road here, +4. I mean, both teams playing solid. You could really go either way. Toronto has been good against Atlanta here, but I don't know. I'm liking that Atlanta +4 here on the road. Next matchup, we got the Indiana Pacers versus the Brooklyn Nets. Nets opening up as an 8.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 237.5. Pacers coming into this matchup 3-4. 3-4 covering the spread. The Nets 1-5. 1-5 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Nets are 7-3. Pacers are 4-1 covering against Brooklyn, so they've been able to cover 9-1 covering on the road against Brooklyn. Been a good covering team here against the Nets. Pacers on a 2-game winning streak, and the Nets on a 4-game losing streak. These teams did just play each other. Pacers were 11-point underdogs, and they won outright. So this Nets team is a mess here. It really is. I don't know what it is, man, but yeah, until they can get things going, I mean, they're 1-5 covering the spread here. Give me the Pacers +8.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 12.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 229. Pistons coming into this matchup 2-5, 2-4-1 covering the spread. The Bucks 5-0, 5-0 covering the spread. A great covering team right now for the Bucks. Head-to-head wise, Milwaukee is 9-1, 7-3 covering the spread. Don't see any major injuries here. Detroit coming off a nice Golden State win yesterday. The Milwaukee coming off an Atlanta win. I mean, they've been very solid so far to start the season. Detroit just 1-17 against Milwaukee. So yeah, they haven't been able to beat the Bucks here. Going to be tough on the road. And I'm going to take Bucks -12.5 and throw them in your money line parlays at home. Next matchup, we got the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Utah Jazz. Grizzlies opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 234.5. Grizzlies coming into this matchup 4-2, 2-3-1 covering the spread. The Jazz 5-2, 4-3 covering the spread. Utah 7-3 head-to-head here, so they've been the better head-to-head team. John Moran is questionable. That'll be if be sure to check John Moran's status. That'd be big news if he somehow does miss this game. Memphis coming off a 1-point loss against Utah in the last game there. And Utah, man, playing solid. And I think people are very surprised at how good Utah's playing right now. And be sure to check Ja Morant's status. But man, I'm gonna take Utah plus 3.5 at home. I mean, they're playing good, been pretty decent covering. Be sure to check Ja Morant's status too. That's going to be a huge factor. But still, I like Utah plus 3.5. They won outright in the last meeting, so we'll take Jazz plus the points. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers opening up as a 9.5 point home favorite with the over/under at 224. Rockets coming into this 1-6, 2-3-2 covering the spread. The Clippers 2-4, 1-5 covering the spread. Head to head, Clippers are 7-3. Houston, I mean, yeah, 1-6 in their last 7 against the Clippers. Haven't been able to beat the Clippers really. Clippers, Kawhi and Covington are both questionable, so be sure to check both of their statuses. Houston coming off, I mean, man, some bad losses here. Coming off a couple bad losses against Phoenix, Portland, and Utah on a 3-game losing streak. Clippers, though, on a 4-game losing streak here. They've definitely struggled a bit. And the Clippers, they're just 1-5 covering the spread. It's a big spread here. They should be able to beat the Rockets, but they have not been able to cover the spread, man. It's been a big problem for them. Even against teams like the Thunder, and lost twice to the Thunder, and when they were bigger favorites. I'm not in love with this one, but give me the Rockets plus 9.5 against a Clippers team that just has been struggling covering the spread. Then the last matchup, we got the Sacramento Kings versus the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets opening up. It looks like it's a pick'em scenario. Both teams are like a 0-point favorite, so I'm sure it'll shift to a 1-point favorite on either end here, with the over/under at 232.5. Kings coming into this 1-4, 3-2 covering the spread. The Hornets 3-3, 4-2 covering the spread. Head to head, the Hornets are 8-2, 7-3 covering the spread. No Terry Rozier or Cody Martin for the Hornets. Sacramento coming off a Miami win. Hornets coming off a nice Warriors win. And Sacramento 1-6 covering against Charlotte. And they're 1-6 straight up against Charlotte here. In a pick'em scenario, we'll take the better head-to-head team here. And we're going to take the Hornets money line at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.